Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. The issue of bigotry, ethnicity bigotry, has so eaten deeply into our fibers as a country that instead of competence, we rather go for the issue of ethnicity as against competence. Well, a lot of persons believe that if there's anybody that should complain the most, it should actually be the southern Nigeria. But as it is now, insecurity is biting very hard in the northern Nigerian part, and they are beginning to speak up. Well, the one person that shocked me in his analysis, although sometimes he usually speaks his mind most times, but this time around he hit the nail on the head. He did not care if it's his brother or not. I'm talking about the second Republican lawmaker. But before we go into the news to find out the strong statement he made even against his own person, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Junaid Mohammed, a former lawmaker in the Second Republic, has described the Buhari Mohammed administration as poor and unimpressive, adding that Nigeria may never experience peace as long as Buhari is still in power. That's very strong. Let's continue. Reacting to the killings of about 110 persons in Zabamari, Jare local government area of Borno State, the former lawmaker in a statement said the task of governing the country was beyond Buhari. I think Nigerians by now must have been sick and tired of the story of the massacre of innocent people in Northeast, particularly in Borno State. And certainly, Nigerians cannot pretend to be unaware of the bandits in Northwest, particularly Zamfara, Katsina, where the president is from, Sokoto, Kaduna State, he said. So any attempt by Buhari, this lousy government, to pretend that they were shocked, we have reached a stage where we are beyond being shocked. All is happening because there is no governance in the country. As long as the same Buhari is in power, this government and party, APC, are in power, Nigeria will never know peace, because clearly the task of governing Nigeria is beyond him. He cannot do it. Those are strong words. He has failed woefully because of the hypocritical nature of Nigeria, tribal, sectional, and religious politics. Everybody is pretending so that Buhari will be seen to be doing something. He's doing nothing. He cannot do anything. And any attempt to prolong his tenure indefinitely will only leave Nigeria in more and more nightmare. The number reported by the international media, that's 43 people, is not true, because it runs into hundreds. The identity of people killed is not also clear, and the number is more than 43. Some were abducted and missing. The service chiefs don't know anything about the area. In fact, actually, UN reported it as 110. But let's continue. Everybody is more concerned about getting money from the government. So if Nigerians are serious and want to salvage the country, they should do something or shut up, because this man cannot govern. After 6 years, we have seen how he can govern. His government is nothing but misgovernment, corruption, and nepotism. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. This attack could not have happened without any intervention from the armed forces who are supposed to be operating in that area. Where are they? We only know we have an army when the time comes for Buhari to promote them. 6 years in power, and every year he promoted generals and officers. The latest was 6, and the billions spent on the army can buy a nation that is already in recession. If we think that what we think Buhari is doing is right or correct, then let us allow him to continue indefinitely. Let us extend his tenure beyond even the 4th term to any number of terms. But the fact of the matter is, if he leads the government with the same mindset, with the same group of people, relations, and in-laws he brought into government, Nigeria shall not know peace. Welcome. I did not say this. This is coming from Junaid Mohammed, the second Republican lawmaker, and a northerner, actually. When the whole thing began, it was a case of the North will rule forever. If the North want to rule 100 years, instead of still quoting him some things, some words he said some months, some years back. Said the North, if they want to even rule 100 years, they have the capacity to do so. We have seen propaganda is propaganda, result is result, fact is fact. Results proves. Results don't lie. You just see the results. You see that a pass mark. If you want to even grade the government of the day on the scale of 1 to 10, you on security, on job employment, on or unemployment, on hunger, on poverty, on economic empowerment, or the economic values of Nigeria, on moral standing, on even corruption, you name it. Do the maths. Scale the, on grade of 1 to 10. You do the scaling and come back and tell us what you think about this government. Honestly, let's leave propaganda and let's leave bigotry. This country, you can imagine, even just recently, in fact, it's actually trending on social media where Sh0cking, the media person of the president, had to ask the question that is causing so much, internet to go agog. We're saying that the 43 farmers that got killed didn't take permission from the military before going to the farm. Nigerians almost chewed him raw. As in, really, they should take permission when they are faced between the Boko Haram and insurgent and hunger. At least for the hunger, at least they were just assuming if we can come in groups, just hopefully we can, be able to, withstand them. But it's really a terrible one. But let's hear what Nigerians are saying concerning this matter very quickly. This one here says, Buhari will go for third term and I will support him. Everyone will suffer it. When we said Buhari is not good, you people call for our heads. Nigerians are angry. This one here is saying, he is part of the North that are causing this. The issue of terrorism is not about governance, it's about attitude. Even if Junaid himself becomes president today, the worst will still play out. We all know what terrorism was before the current government came on board. And what is now? Killing of 40 farmers, above that, my brother, did not change the fact that they have tried their best, though it may not be satisfactory enough. The people themselves should have been security conscious owing to the porosity of the environment. 1 million soldiers cannot police the northern landmass. Let's not deceive ourselves, okay? This one here is saying, enjoy his governance while it lasts. Black and white people, military needed in the north, are all in the south. Doing what? Technology that's supposed to be deployed. No way, una never see something. Nigerians are really angry. This one here is saying, hypocrite, is it now that we are all realizing this? Everybody was busy defending Buhari early this year. You were also amongst them, or the one now will never see anything yet. I just pray these innocent people, poor masses, don't die because of our evil ways. It is well. This one here is saying, every right-thinking person knows that you are now against this government and APC because what you expect, what never given to you was never given to you. Buhari has only 2 terms, which will expire by 2023. Then we shall choose another leader. You and me has just 1 vote each. Be informed. This one is just generally saying, come on, it is up to us. Our vote counts. Well, let's see. Let's hope that our vote will truly count, because the issue of rigging is almost synonymous to a Nigerian philosophy. Let's continue. This one here is saying, no longer Igbo matter his speech. This one never see anything. He never cheat. Jump chin. Okay, this one here is saying honest and bitter truth. All right, but that's everybody just generally saying the same thing, really. This one here say the North can't run forever. True federalism. Nigerians are glamoring that, saying, look, why don't you all go ahead and look for true federalism, and state policing should be applied immediately. All right, but a quick one. Whether we run away from propaganda or not, it stares us in the face. Insecurity is biting hard, it's biting deep. We have some in the north. We have different unique ones in the south. Fulani herdsmen, they're also part of the menaces we're talking about. They're still not prescribed, but they're causing, although there are still some good ones, but since we can't decipher which is good from which is bad, so generally they should be kept at arm's length. But unfortunately, this is not what we get. Insecurity is biting deep. So it's not something that you say, oh, it's the nothing thing. All hands needs to be on deck to salvage this nation, or else a time will come where you're not even sure of sleeping in your own home simply because of the level of insecurity and the level of corruption. Corruption now is no longer in millions, it is now in billions, and it's rather pathetic. That's why we're going to wrap it up. Let's put it in our comment section. What's your take on what is going on and what Junaid is saying about his own northern brother? Incompetence was even one of the